to the Mix Down here on the Coyote Man Show Network at Security Square Mall. Thank you for tuning in. I am your host, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Jaybeyond Wyze. And on the boards, I got the queen of podcasts from On the Edge, Sanji Lucy. And today we have a special guest, brought us, man, from City Talk, Big Vorr, the man to talk himself.
Yo, what's up, what's up?
Yeah, man, thank you, man. Welcome to the show, man.
No doubt,
Appreciate you coming aboard, man.
No doubt.
Salute to you, bro.
Yo, same likewise, brother.
Yeah, man. So look, man, I had to bring you on, but first, I just want to give a congratulations out to Sanji for the new grandbaby in town.
Oh, yo, congratulations. Wow.
Yeah.
So that means you get to stand up at the next family reunion. You get to stand up now. You got your branch on the tree now. You get to stand up now.
Listen, I have 5, and then this is an addition, makes 6.
Awesome, 6.
Okay.
Blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings.
Amen, and many more. And many more.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, man. So look, man, moving on to you, man. We've been having some beautiful weather this week, man, in the 70s, and I'm loving it.
75 for this time of the year.
Yeah,
it's beautiful out there. I love this time of the year. This is when you get to see the trees change, the fall, all that. You get to sit out. If you got the fire pit in the back, you get to you get to get closer than close.
Yes,
you know?
yes, sir. I dig it. I can dig it, man. So look, man, I definitely had to have you on, man, because when I first started here with the network, man, I started right over there with the boys, like engineering and everything like that. And I was on you guys' show, working your show, and I fell in love with what y'all brought, to the community, to the network and everything with the City Talk, man. And it just reminded me of back in school when you had social studies and you had that current event, man.
Right.
So like, man, I'll let you tell it.
No. City Talk is just a platform to where we get up there and man, Rod Carter, we get up there and we do our homework. We really do our homework and dig, and I just kind of feel like we do have a voice. You know what I mean? And I just feel like I use this platform. I get up here and I could talk party and bullshit all day, but it's just when you get up here and you got some real solid substance to go on that a lot of things is going on in the world that people don't know, and then it's not being highlighted. Right. So we'll try to just we'll bring that to the forefront, and pretty much that's what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I appreciate it much, man, because sometimes, man, there be times I just I get off the grid from social media and the news network, but I could catch a episode of City Talk and get caught up with what's going on, man. Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy because I'm not even on social media. I ain't on Facebook, Instagram, Instagram, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I ain't on none of that. So it's like, a lot of stuff that I just find out, and we'll find out, man, and me and Rob, we'll bounce back and forth. Yeah. And we'll find these things and things that's going on in the city. And the truth be told, we really try to find like that even ground because, don't get me wrong, it's real easy to find the ignorant stuff out here in the world, and I just be trying to find things that even to make people think, to say like, what can we do to make people think like, beyond, and expose a lot of things, because I'll say this, media sometimes, they tell you what they want you to know. Right. Propaganda is real. You know what I mean? So it's like when you start to pull the veils back on a lot of things, and we got elections coming up on the 8th, and it's like, and I don't sway I'm not trying to here to persuade people. Just exercise your right to vote. I don't care. Even if you don't vote, you go in there. I mean, you can do K, you can do question K, question 4, whatever, whatever you do, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, because even like Mega Evans, I was reading his autobiography, and this brother, tooth and nail, like, in Mississippi, he died for what he believed, and don't get it twisted. He was a mixture. He was like, a lot of people compared him to say he was the first Martin Luther King. But I don't think he was the first Martin Luther King, because honestly, because Martin Luther King believed in nonviolence, but this brother fought in World War II. So he wasn't no sucker. He ran around with a rifle in his truck, he wasn't no sucker. He was like, they told him he couldn't vote. When the black people went to vote there, he was like, we could do something about this. So you know what I mean? But like, I just this constantly kind of. And it's crazy. This is new for me. I'm gonna be real with you. This is new for me because normally I like to talk. I like to talk trash. You know what I mean? Okay, yeah. So, but it's just a platform there where you get up here, and I just feel as though we just get a voice, because I feel like for who it's for, those who know, they know. And for those who don't know, then get up to speed, because I mean, we could talk trash out here. I mean, brothers in the street, like I said before, son, I say this a lot. A lot of brothers just talk because they got lips. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They're like, they ain't doing no research. They ain't going out here. But the thing is, like, yo, it's getting to a point, especially for us. I really feel as though we're gonna have to, the ones that are really solid, like I had an OG, Mr. Darrell, when I lived in Atlanta. He told me, he said you got to run with you got to run with brothers that's strong as iron. Mm-hmm. He said, and because iron sharpen iron. Yep, and if you run around here with wood ass brothers, I mean, because wood go burn up. Right. The wood got in the fire, they go burn up and they get hot. A lot of brothers like, hey, what'd he say? Well, what my man Nas say? When we start the revolution, all you probably do is squeal. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of brothers, so you got it. Like, I even understand, even like in gang situation, I even understand initiation. The Black Panthers even had initiation. So I understand that, because a lot of cats, they pump faking, man. It looks good, it feels good. A lot of people go, they just go with the warm and fuzzy. Yeah. You know what I mean? But so, the elite and all that. And I don't even really consider myself to be like no social media kind of dude that's looking for I don't do this for no attention. I don't do this for nothing. I really just want to inform my people, you know what I'm saying? And that's it. That's
and we definitely thank you for that, man, for bringing the truth to the matter and keeping us, connected with consciousness in us and our community, and also in living on this planet is, what's going on and everything and stuff like that, man. But definitely shout out to your partner, Rod, man. Yeah. That's the other half of the show, man. And let me ask you, what made y'all just say, look, we want to start do the podcast? Was it something
it's crazy how this went down. I ain't gonna shout out to my man Rod. Rod, like, he always was like, yo, Vorr, like, yo, because out of our crew, we was always kind of conscious on a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, you know what I'm saying? He just said, yo, this was years ago, we came up with this, and he was like, yo, we should really do like a podcast. Yeah. And I bounced that tennis ball back and forth with him. I say, yo, let's do this. Okay. And then when it finally came through, because, so there's a lot of things that I had a transition in my life too. You know what I'm saying? And he was just like, yo, you got time now. He was like, yo, why don't we go up here? He said, I found the spot. I was like, and I tried to hit him with a spin move. I tried to get away from him. And I'm like, he was like, yo, well, take a ride with me. I took a ride with my soldier and my brethren, and he was like, yo, come on out. So I came on out. He was like, he introduced me to Sanji and Coyote, and he was like, oh, come on up here. And I saw the setup, and I was like, yo, the setup kind of dope. Yeah. So what happened was, I wouldn't even go bang with it. I was just like, I was trying to find a way. So Coyote was like, hey, yo, well, show me what y'all got. Yeah. So I was like, yo, so I'm looking at my man G, and was like, yo, is he for real? Yeah. So he was like, yo, show me what y'all got. So we just went on, sat down, and I was like, well, give us a topic. Yeah, man. And I know it's still on the, I know y'all still got it, son. You ain't never showed it to me, and I asked you for it. You ain't never showed it to me, but what's going on? So, yo, if y'all want to, y'all come and have a seat. Man. Yo, come on in. Come on in, we live, baby. Yeah, so he turned around. And he turned around, and we did it.
He's not on social media, so I couldn't send it to him.
Yeah. So it's crazy, yo. When me and Rob was bouncing back and forth, Coyote stopped and said, "Yo, y'all got something." Yeah. He was like, "How long?" It was like, "Yo, we want like no newbies to this," and he was like, "Yo, y'all really got something."
It's
and I was
that
just
chemistry,
like,
yo.
Yeah, he was like, "Y'all really got something." He was just like, "Yo, like y'all come in here, whatever." And I was like, well, give me a minute, yo, because my arm was still in the sling. Remember that when I had that big ass sling on my arm? And I was like, I don't know. And he was like, yo, when you come out the sling, everything, I'll set up a date and y'all come on out.
That's crazy. Y'all just had that chemistry like that on camera. But what did y'all go to school together?
Yeah. We grew up together. You know what I'm saying? Cool. We ran in a lot of different sectors together. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah, man, I appreciate him for really kind of, he did. He put the battery in my back that said, come on out. Because I wasn't going to do it. Sanji will tell you. Yeah. Sanji, I wasn't even trying to come in here. I was like, yo, I don't really want to do this, whatever. And they was trying to set up a page. I was like, nah, I'm good. And that's how it all went down.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. See, I love to hear your story and hear other stories that, we always have ideas and everything, but take that force of action to make it manifest. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's the dream, the dream coming true.
Well, on another note, and this is real talk, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, and I'm talking in a metaphysic world right now. You have to be you have to be real careful with your words is. Your words is the inner God is in you.
Absolutely.
The inner God. This right here is just this is a slick car you driving around.
Right.
In. And you know what I'm saying? And the real you is on the inside of this. So when you say things like, yo, I'm gonna be the best at what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, or I'm gonna be my own boss, or I'm gonna be on City Talk.
Yeah.
These are the things that, like, real talk, when you start to say these things, so like, even I don't give a damn how bad your day is, always look in the mirror and tell yourself who you are and what you want to do, because you got to put that in the atmosphere.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't think you the best, then nobody else ain't gonna think you the best. You
Absolutely.
know what I mean?
Well said. Yep. And I remember saying, with Bruce Lee on there, and was like, yeah, don't talk down about yourself and everything, because, or even joke with yourself on that level, because your body don't know, the difference. Always want to be on that positive plane.
Right.
Yeah. So that can manifest within your spirit and out of,
Yeah. Because once the thing is, I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna keep it all the way live. I know this gonna sound crazy, but I don't give a damn, because it worked for me.
Yeah.
Yo, you got to go have that conversation with you in that mirror. You got to go say, yo,
the man in the mirror.
You got to do better. Yo, that yesterday we ain't gonna talk about it, because the thing is, we all got a time machine,
right.
And the time machine is, I say, like in my car, when I drive around in my car, I flip my rear view up, because I don't give a damn what's going on back there. I passed that already.
Right.
The thing is, I'm in my right now, and I'm looking ahead.
Yes, sir.
That back there, that's nobody really cares about. It's cool to visit the past, but don't stay too long.
Yep.
It's cool to visit the future. But don't stay too long there either, because you gonna mess up your present.
Yeah.
So it's like, yo, you got to stay in this here and make this work for, like, yo. And the thing is, if you ain't never been through nothing, like my old man always told me, you can't respect nobody that ain't got no past, or he ain't never done nothing. You gotta respect, like, what's going on right now. And if you go through something, you got to, because that's what you know what somebody, once again, when we talked about initiation, you got to know what somebody made of. Can he take an ass whipping?
Right.
Can he build himself back up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, just think about when you play 50 put out. You know, so for y'all don't know, in other states, 50 put out is a game here in Baltimore.
Right.
We play basketball and it goes by fives. And the first person get 50, you break ice, whatever. You get to pick, you get to call out whoever you want to call out. So, yo, when you get put out the game, that shit make you feel some kind of
right. Like, man, I'm taking my shirt off. I'm going to the other end working on my shot.
You working on your shot, because you don't want that to ever happen again. So that's all about all the manifestation and all that. So
it's not about how hard you get, but if you can't get knocked down and get back up.
Yeah.
So absolutely. Yeah. So man, look. Let them know your show is on Tuesdays, right?
No, come on, Monday. Mondays at 7. We'll be a little late sometime.
Okay.
We'll be a little late. Rod, yo, you got to get your ass up here on time. But anyway.
Wait
but besides that,
this way, be crazy.
Yeah,
man.
but when we get up here, is we do what we do. You know what I mean? So,
and like I said, man, I definitely enjoy your show every time, man. And y'all do y'all thing, man. So, man, but look, as we move on too, man, because I also got a special clip too. I'm gonna play on the second half, man, to get viewers a taste of what y'all bring to the table, man. But too, also coming up, man, we got these shows coming up. So we got Beats Not Bullets that's going on tonight with Eddie the Artist, man, and that's down. I think Lineup is helping promote that with DJ Movado as well. So if you are looking for a showcase, man, and going to be around Saratoga, Beats Not Bullets is doing the End of an Era show. Like I said, check that out, man, if you're looking for something to get into tonight.
Yo, but explain to them what Beats and Bullets is. It's about, you said you was telling me it's about the children.
Yeah, man.
Things
so it's about
the
youth, man, and giving them a outlet to where as though they can, showcase their music, produce music. I've been to Eddie at a couple of his studio sessions with shout out to Brandon over at Lineup, and also Davo at Lineup, some of the engineers there and producers, man. Right. And they work with the kids, man. And they was actually on Channel 13 last year, man. Showcasing what they do, man, and they bring them in. They allow them to record, and it's all sponsored, so it's not out of pocket for them, man. They part of this Beats Not Bullets program, and it's like I said, it's trying to get the negativity out of the streets and just giving the kids an outlet. Right. Whereas though they not just in the streets getting into miscellaneous stuff.
But at the end of the day, our youth, I say this all the time, our youth is very important. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Like on a real, because our generation, remember our parents ran things with an iron fist. Yeah. What I say is what it is.
Right.
I'm not one of them people. I kind of want to listen to what the youth got to say, because I kind of feel like they have the innovation, they have the next way because eventually I'm gonna get old,
right?
And I just kind of want that next generation. I kind of want them to kind of innovate for me too. So I listen to what they say. I kind of feel like we have the wisdom, we experience, and sometimes somewhere along the line we drop the ball too.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like I want to listen to what they got to say too. You know what I'm saying? I still listen to some of their music. You know what I mean? I still listen to their views. Sometimes some of their views is kind of crazy, but I was like, yo, help Uncle to understand. Help the OG to understand why like y'all do some of the things that y'all do. And then that way I could put a little twist on and say, hey, look, maybe if you did it like this or did it like that, for the ones that do want to, because they do really want to be got. Like I heard it was a teacher in New Jersey in Patterson, I believe. Don't quote me on that. And he said, yo, a child is saying that they don't want to learn and want to be guided is like saying a moth don't want to be a butterfly. So, you know what I mean? I always remembered that. And I was just like, children really want to be guided. So like a lot of times, like, yo, when they don't have that, quite naturally, the thing is you fall into what you see, what you think is cool in school. Or you think you see what's cool in your neighborhood and you follow that. Because when you're young, you kind of like a thing of Play-Doh. And then a lot of times we kind of mold along as like, I tried that, but I don't like it. Or I did this, and that ain't for me. You know what I mean? So it's like kind of like, yo, like you gotta, you definitely gotta innovate the children. I mean, I say that all the time.
Man, well spoken, well said too, man. And you know what? That just brought me to a thought, man. I definitely want to give my hearts out and condolences to Takeoff and the Migos family, man, for that loss, man, that happened this week, man. That was just crazy to hear about, man. And that was like, I was like, they just dropped the album together, man. And it was like, man, I was rocking that in the car with my daughter, man. And just to hear how that whole situation just unfolded and everything like that. And like you said, man, y'all try to bring truth and everything like that. And with social media puts out there, because there's so many different variants of the story and everything like that. Right now, it's like, my heart is just going out to when you lose someone and, just unpredictable circumstances and just really sad.
A well healthy body and all that. Like the thing is like, yo, it's just like you got a lot of brothers out here that's just like what they think is slick. I mean, first of all, I don't mean no harm. When you in that kind of situation, and I respect Jay-Z a lot of times because a lot of people like Jay don't show up to the source and all that. Like if you put yourself in these situations, I'm not gonna put myself where you can touch me. And I'm like that now. Like I put layers up. You got certain things you just gotta earn. You gotta earn, like, so in some cats I love the life, but it's certain layers to that you can get close to me. And if I'm a millionaire, I'm not gonna be in a bowling alley rolling dice. Like you ain't gonna see Michael Jordan down Alcatraz hooping. You ain't gonna see, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like the thing is, you go play on a wood top, court, things of this nature. So it's just like, I get it. We still, like a lot of cats say, oh, I want to keep it real. But we know what keeping it real, what comes with keeping it real. So it's not that you're a sucker or you scared or anything. It's just that the fact that you just want to kind of, you got to put the layers up because,
like you said, when you become on a different level of boss, man, like you travel at different altitudes, man. You can't travel at the same altitude as you did before. You're not flying economy, you flying private. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Yo.
So, but moving forward with that, man, like I said, like you said with the youth and us molding, guiding them and everything like that. And it's even with the football and the sports you got out there and everything like that, they definitely are looking for that, encouraging and us showing our support to them, when they come up with these events, coming out, say, hey, when they see that, when they have our support, man, it just pour into them that energy to want to keep going.
Right. Because they are, like I said, when you're a parent, and you're not just a parent to your children, you're a parent to all these children. Like even like if I go to like a rec league, I even go to the little young shorty or whoever was out there killing. I say, yo, keep this up. I let his parents know, like, yo, keep putting the battery in his back. And even to the ones that lost, I'm like, yo, y'all played a good game. Keep your heads up. I even say that to them because these is all our babies. Like, yo, and the thing is, think about how this made you feel. Think about this. Think about what you could have done. So next time to get your like 50 put out, I just said, think about how that made you feel, and then you know what I'm saying? And I do that because, like I said, at the end of the day, real talk, I mean, Hey, look, I just know for a fact that ain't nobody coming to save us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we got to be our own Superman and our own Charles Xavier in our own community. So you got to put that back into to make them feel good about what they're doing. Because the thing is, if you keep your children active, they ain't, sex go come and all that, but they ain't really active in sex because they think about sports. Yo, if you wear their asses out and in sports, and then like, it's time to do homework, then you really ain't got that much activity to really move around and do other things.
Right. Yeah. So moving on to another event that's coming up too. We got Howard G comedy that's coming up on November the 19th. I got that right, Sanji, on the flyer. So yeah, if you're looking to get your if you're looking to get your laugh on, man, you gotta check out Howard G and on November the 19th in their comedy. What's their lineup? They got Ray Diva. Is that the one with Ray Diva hosting it?
You got Woo Woo.
Woo Woo. Okay, shout out to Woo Woo.
Yeah, she's gonna be hosting that.
Okay. Yeah,
she's
man.
She's the headliner.
Okay, Woo Woo's the headliner for this one. Okay. Yeah, so definitely shout out to Howard G, BTW, Ricky Shack for the Kings of Comedy. That's awesome.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been to their show before.
Okay.
And the motherfuckers called me out too. You know what I mean? So they called me out. So you know what I'm saying? So, but I can't beat the mic. So you shut up when you shut up. You ain't gonna beat the mic. But they do. They give a good show. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. You ain't gonna be disappointed. They are funny. They talking about real situations. And the thing is, and also too, the brother, when he got up there, man, he even shared some of his own personal experiences. So, you know what I mean? Like, so just like, I felt like, for real, comedy is a form of therapy.
Yes, it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we don't talk about things in our community sometimes. Yeah. And we'll talk about it in the joke. So I was always told when a brother say something in the joke, he really telling the truth.
Right.
So it was just like, and I went up there and the joint, they are really funny. You know what I mean? So definitely shout out to them cats.
Yeah. And also too, I'm gonna add in too, because they have a open casting call this Sunday at 7 p.m. for the Sanford and Son play. Okay.
All right. And you know where that's going to be at? Where the Sanford and Son play going to be at?
I believe they got a VF. They haven't announced it yet, but from, just what I've been hearing, in the chirp in the background, and maybe one of the VFWs they got, I think it said Towson. Don't quote me on that.
Okay.
But I think that's coming up in March. But like I said, they got the casting call tomorrow, man. If you interested.
Okay. I'm just saying, who gonna play Red Fox?
Okay, so you got Ricky Shackford that's playing Red Fox.
Okay.
And then who else they got, man? They got a Grady, they got an Esther, and a lot of these cats they were supposed to bring the play out before COVID had hit.
Okay.
So it got kind of shelved and now they're reamping it. So a lot of the characters that they had casted for it. I'm even trying to go out for a part.
Okay,
man.
all right, you know what I'm saying? All right, you can go up in there and do that. You know what I'm saying? Who was your favorite character on Sanford and Son?
My favorite character was always Red Fox, but then also too, I liked the Rollo.
Rollo.
Yeah.
Rollo was always, I don't know what kind of work Rollo did. Yeah. But Rollo was always smooth.
Right.
He was always clean. He always say, hey, look here, Lamont, I got some foxes.
Hustle back.
Yeah, he was like, he was always on it. Yeah. Fred couldn't stand him though.
Yeah.
Fred couldn't stand him though, but I felt like Rollo should have been Lamont.
Lamont was always so mean.
Lamont was a square, man. He was like,
he was to his dad.
No, he wasn't. No. Remember the time when he took his money? Remember the time he was in there playing cards and he was like, they in there cheating.
Yeah,
he came in with the cards.
I'm gonna give you the signal. I give you slap the flies.
He said they in there hustling you,
man. Man, come on, you big dummy.
Right.
Well, look, we're gonna go to a break real quick, and when we get back, man, we're gonna get to the second half, man. We're gonna show you these special clips we got lined up in store for you from the archives for City Talk. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. There with the mixed style.
Must secure our families. KFG Life Insurance Specialist is a company that partnered with 15 of the top life insurance companies to ensure you get the best pricing, knowledge, and products to suit your family needs. Some people believe that term insurance is better than whole life insurance, while others feel the complete opposite. Some may feel like universal life is the way to go, and others may feel it's better to have a whole life policy. The truth is, neither of the products are better. One just may be more suitable for your family. Our life insurance specialists are not biased, as they are partnered with several life insurance companies. This ensures our clients get the best pricing, education, and products that are suitable for their families. Let KFG Life Insurance Specialist make these decisions easier for you and your family. Our office is located at Security Square Mall, next to Burlington, in the Coyote Man Show Network. Please call to make an appointment at 443-400-5224 or go to www.lifeinsurancespecialist.org. That's www.lifeinsurancespecialist.org. Let KFG Life Insurance Specialist help you prepare your family in the present, because the future is not promised. Act now.
Discovery of a 1955 warrant. And it seems a grand jury in Mississippi has declined to charge. Her name is Carolyn Bryant Donham for kidnapping in Emmett Till's case because her husband and I think his brother were the ones that killed him.
Okay.
And similar, they were confronted afterwards. They even admitted it. And then Mississippi wouldn't do anything to him. She came out in 2017 and admitted that she lied and said that, because she said that he tried to rape her or something like that. And what he did was whistled at her.
Okay.
So she admitted that she lied in 2017. So that stirred up an uproar. And
because I thought he whistled, but she went further and said something else. He touched her,
her, right?
Sexually assault or whatever. Right. So that wasn't the case.
Exactly. And her husband and his brother killed them. They didn't get convicted in court. And now you see this, it was a 1955 warrant for her husband and her back then. Her husband been deceased.
In Mississippi.
Right. And now she's recanting, saying that, I don't remember saying that, I switched the story up in 2017.
So who's the only one still alive?
She is.
Okay, so now she's.
So there you go. We just gave you a taste of city talk, man. Big shout out again to Big Rod. Shout out to Rod, you know what I mean? And like I said, we got Vorr here, Big Vorr. I'm mixing it up.
That's all right. Hey, yo, look, that's all good.
But look, man, yeah, man, like I said, I love that clip right there, man, because y'all was on the topic of Emmett Till, man, and that leads us back into the second part of like I like to talk about was the movies out there. And I haven't had a chance to check out the movie Till, man, but the story, and that's our history, man. As ugly as it is, you know what I'm saying, it needs to be seen on the big screen.
Yeah, I feel like I said, the youth really need to see this because like the thing is, like, once upon a time, not long ago, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And like, you could just be falsely accused of something and it could change a lot of things, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even though, like, I kind of don't want to see the story because I kind of know the story. I mean, my mother told me this when I was a kid, and it was just like, that kind of changed the face of things, because she could have like easily just like the mother could have easily just moused down and put her son away and didn't show the rest of the world. She said she wanted the rest of the world to see what they did to her son.
Exactly.
I mean, I just don't understand how can grown men and they take a child and do what they did. Like, I mean, I don't want to imagine, but I couldn't only, like, the grandfather, like, and that was a different time, but like the grandfather, how did he just turn his grandson over to them? That always bothered me because there's no, you'd have burned the whole house down.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You're not taking my grandson. No, this ain't gonna happen. But anyway, but this is the ugly truth of America, and I kind of feel like, I feel like some culture of people always say, well, why don't you guys just turn the page and why don't you just forget about it? But you know what I'm saying? Nobody say forget about September 11th.
Right.
Nobody says forget about the Holocaust.
Exactly. Yep.
So these are the things. It's just like, yo, it's kind of like a slap in my face when I hear this. It's like, yo, at the end of the day, it's like, yo, this happened.
Right.
This happened right here in America.
When you don't do this, you run a chance of history repeating itself.
Right.
That's why you need these reminders.
Yeah.
So we don't have this happen again.
Right.
Or we watch them say, oh, wait a minute, we might be on our way of doing this thing, falsely accusing.
But we have had smaller stories like this, though. Yeah. We have had smaller stories and a lot of things that, people do.
The one with Marilyn Mosby just released.
That brother. So, it's just like, and that's starting to unveil and that's starting to look a little, I'm just interested in just see where all this goes. And it's just like, we want to believe that you got good people in the world and you just got really just crummy people that just that's just like they'll do anything to,
and it makes it easier for them to do their job by just saying, look, just throw this on this person, because with the state's attorney sometimes you always say it's about conviction rates. How many conviction rates can they get? It makes them look like they're doing their job, but they ain't really doing the work of it. And I know, coming from, I used to live out in Hazard County, man, Harford County.
You call it Hazard County.
Yeah, for real, man. And they main thing, if they got you on, any type of possession charge, man, 18 months straight off the back. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, when they scaring you with this because they expect you to hurry up and take that plea instead of, taking it to trial and defending yourself. You know what I mean? And that's how they got a lot of brothers, jammed up out there. So
that happens everywhere. I mean, this is the America ugly truth. Like, for example, like I'm just paraphrasing here. Like, if I was a state's attorney, right, and I was charged, even like a lawyer for that matter, and that you looking at all the cases and all the stars don't line up, and this is wrong, but you saying that his family exhausted all the mama to put the house up. She didn't refinance the house. Yeah. Your family didn't exhausted all their funds. Mm-hmm. But the state is still saying, you did it. And they're saying, like, yo, you could have been in D.C. and they saying that you committed a murder and you could have got in Baltimore in 15 minutes if all the lights was green and everything, and they still saying you did it. And it's like, this, your lawyer even saying, look, you don't have enough money to fight the case. He's telling you this.
That's what they do, try to fight.
And he say, look ahead. You got to cop the plea. Mm-hmm. I know your mother ain't got no more money. You exhausted all your funds. I know this is hard for you to wrap your head around this, but I'm gonna need you to do 18 years of your life. Wow.
Yo, that happened to me. My lawyer said, like, your mother may not know you did this, but I'm telling you, like, they giving you this plea, right? I'm telling you, take the plea. You done paid me this. And I'm like, man. No, man, no. This stuff ain't lining up, bro.
That's hard. That's hard.
Stand up for yourself.
That's hard to swallow, though, because at the end of the day, it's like, how do these prosecutors and these lawyers go to sleep at night knowing that their client didn't do this?
Right.
I don't think that I could really live with myself. Some of this, I know me personally. I know me. I just know me. The fabric of who I am. I'm gonna have to take the pro bono on this. I don't care what law firm I'm with or whatever. I'm like, this soldier didn't do this. Yeah, I know all the evidence is lining up. I'm gonna have to ride this one. And I just don't know how people sleep with themselves. And it's just
I guess they figured, well, he fit the stereotype. He was in that, so just rinse and repeat.
Well, I say this all the time. I don't think that. I think they still remodeling hell. I think they still putting, they remodeling hell because I think
higher octane fuel.
Yeah. They still remodeling hell, man. But yeah.
So look, but moving on, man. I want to move on to another movie, man. I did get a chance to check out, and I was talking to you before the show, man. Black Adam, man. Yeah. So what you think of it so far, man?
I liked it. I think The Rock didn't do a bad job. I don't really know. I'm not a comic book freak. Yeah. My brother is, and I got my homeboy B Brian. Shout out to my man B. He's a real a comic book freak, and you know what I'm saying. I liked it. You know what I'm saying. I'm glad they did pit people and they write for them. Yeah, they didn't. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Man, I love the cameo at the end. There is an end credit scene, so people, if you go out to see Black Adam, don't leave right there. Stay at least 5 minutes after the credits started rolling. You do get an end credit scene. well, I wouldn't say a mid-end credit scene and everything, and it sets up for the next.
For the next Jordan.
Yeah, man. So, but I'm happy to see that DC, the DCU is trying, because I wasn't, after what was it, Batman versus Superman, when they brought them all together, I was like, come on, man, you're not gonna keep up with Marvel. It's like they biting off of Marvel, trying to keep up. I was like, yo, sometimes you just gotta go your own direction, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this, right? You know what I'm saying? Marvel, when Disney put their hands on, they messed it all the way up. They messed it up.
That's what Saji was saying.
I was wondering what was going on, because it was really weird.
Yeah, I was telling her about Thor: Love and Thunder. I had a chance to peep that out last night, man. It was on Disney Plus, man.
Okay.
It kind of got goofy a little bit, man. It was
but
it had some spots that made me laugh, though. I could see they was like kind of toning it down for the kids and everything.
Yeah, She-Hulk and all that. Yeah, Marvel is really they dropping the ball, man. DC is kind of sticking to the.
Thank God.
DC is kind of cool. The only thing I didn't like with that one was when Wonder Woman called Superman. She called him Carlisle. She called him by his alien name. Yo, you don't know that man. Yo, like how you gonna call that man Carlisle? Yo, you don't know me. That's like if somebody your name Stinkbug and be like, yo, Stink. We like, sure, you don't even know me to call me that.
And then you just try to kill me, like.
So, see, the thing is, sometimes when you know, it's kind of hard to be like, oh, yo, how y'all do this? You know what I'm saying? That's like them take a He-Man and say, he was Prince Adam was, he was Orko the whole time or something. You know what I mean? Yo, you messing, you like, yo, y'all ain't sticking to the script.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, you're right. So look, man. So like I said, that was we just gave you a little bit of Black Adam, man. Definitely check it out. It's in theaters now. And then moving on, man. I just want to give you a small clip too of a show that I was able to check out last week, man. My uncles had classic blues at the Orion Club, man, and Ralph Magwood and the band, the Vintage Band, man, they did their thing. I just want to share y'all a clip of that, man. So next time you come around, you definitely want to cop tickets for that. There you go, right there. Ralph Magwood and the Vintage Band, man. They played last week at the Orion Club, man. And that was, man, definitely an awesome joint to be at, man. It was a cool vibe, man. We had the section, we had the VIP section. So as you see in the clip, man, the ceiling fan was right there. So I'm trying to move around the ceiling. Yeah. But I didn't want to go move out my section either, man, because it was a nice, the whole top area, man. It was really dope. But yeah, man, his band, man, they do the classic jazz, man, and that clip right there, because he's a percussionist, he studied at Peabody, man, for the percussions, and that don't even showcase his voice, man. He's got a really powerful voice, man. So next time he has a show, man, I gotta definitely hit you up.
I'm a brother. I love jazz. I love all that, because I feel like all that's a part of hip hop, jazz, blues, all that. You know what I'm saying? When you listen to jazz, though, you do want to get smooth with it. You know what I mean? You want to put you want to get clean. You want to, you know, everything is everything.
That was the crowd, man. That was the crowd. Everybody had on their smooth. I mean, it was the grown and sexy crowd, man. I came in with my Billy D hat.
Yeah.
I had my Dukes out there with Auntie, man, and they was cutting up, man. Everybody had a really beautiful time, man.
Wasn't any nice looking cougars out there?
You got to get me in trouble here.
No.
I will tell you this. I had on my DMV nights, man. So shout out to Mr. Sophista with the DMV nights, man. You got to get yourself about it. That's a good person.
What is DMV? What is it, drink?
No, man. It's a cologne, man. It's an oil, man. Okay. Man. I'm telling you that smell, that fragrance, man.
Well, you know, that's
come with a disclaimer, man. Hey.
Okay, well, that's the cherry on the top.
Yeah.
That's the cherry on the top.
Yeah, man. But look, man, I'm going to tell you this, man. They had the food on deck, man. And then when you came in, man, they had the big chessboards and everything like that.
Okay. Have you played chess?
You know what, man? I know the rules to it and everything, but I gotta play it more in order to get. You play chess?
Yeah, I play.
You know what? Then I'm gonna bring a chessboard in here, man. I need to work them skills. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say I really play if I ain't playing like that.
Well, you know, you do play chess. Every day is chess.
Exactly.
Every day is chess.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean?
So, but yeah, definitely shout out to Orion Club, man. That was, like I said, that was a really dope.
And that was your uncle.
That was my uncle.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's really my cousin, but because he's
the older. Okay, I got a cousin like that too, but
my grandfather was his uncle, So
let me ask you this, yo. So you ever ask your uncle, yo, like, yo, when he playing the percussion, yo, like, you know, because you can't play that on a cat too.
Man,
you can play that on a cat.
Man, he was doing all kinds of slick moves with the elbow and everything, man. But I'm telling you, gotta hear his voice though, man.
Yeah.
Man, his voice, it carries, man. And like, you know, he sung at my grandfather's funeral, man. And I was outside the church, man. And like, when I got to this, you could hear him.
You can hear him all the way up.
Yeah, man.
So he's the music family member.
Exactly.
Okay, that's what's up. I'm a whore for music. I don't care what kind of music. You know what I'm saying? I'll listen to all kind of music, jazz, blues. Because like I said, even though like this all this still go back to hip hop. Because the thing is, even like I say, blues is like one of those things. You ain't got to have a hell of a voice.
Yeah.
As long as you got a good story to tell.
There you go.
Everybody always willing to hear the good story. It's like I heard Johnny Cochran once said, he said, yo, it's not who tells a campfire story, who tells the best campfire story. So I feel like blues was like a part of that whole campfire story. And jazz is just one of them things where it's different. You know, it's just, it make you feel sexy.
Yeah.
You don't even want to, you don't like, yo, say for example, you might go and say, hey, look, you might want to drink some wine. You be like, no, I'm going to do some wine tonight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You want to smooth it on out, get your nice old stick, get your nice stick, you know what I'm saying? Sit back and vibe out. That's all. That's it. Exactly.
So look, before I forget too, man, we got the holiday coming up of Thanksgiving, man. And if you're watching, man, what I'm looking for is anyone that needs help with feeding, you know, the less fortunate for Thanksgiving. Because, you know, I always had a blessed Thanksgiving every year, man.
Amen.
This year, I was just like, you know, I really want to give back, man. So I'm just looking for, if you know any of them, please, you know, on our social media, Facebook or Coyote Man Online.com. You know, please leave those comments if you need help with service and everything like that, man. I'm off that day, so look, I'll be out there, you know, serving it up, you know, giving back to the, you know, the community, and that's where I feel my heart is at right now. So.
Well, you know, the truth be told, all of God's favorite people were servants. All God's favorite people were servants. You know what I mean? So it's just like a lot of these brothers didn't even want their job. Moses didn't want his job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who else didn't want his job? Noah. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these brothers didn't want these jobs. So. You know, it's just like, yo, even like, hey, Sanji, what was the brother named Godfrey? The brother that came up on City Talk. Yo, holla at Sanji about him because he works with the homeless and things of that nature. And he 10 toes down out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, yo, these are the things that, and the thing is, we all as a whole, because you just don't never know a brother situation. Mental health is rampant out there.
Yes.
Yo, there's a lot of brothers out here that's doctors and professional people that just had a nervous breakdown or whatever. And yo, some of these people their family don't even know where they at because they just off the grid now.
Right.
So I feel like that's really, especially in our community, that's real important. So, and that's a good thing because a lot of people, I feel like it's people out here that's in situations to do so much more, but they do so little. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So yeah, so that, man. So look, before we get out of here, man, I definitely want thank you again for man.
No, Jay. Yo, I'm up here with Jay without the Z. You know what I mean? So
Vorr, the man, the talk of the city, yeah, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? No, I just, hey, yo, you look here, brother. Like, Sanj, go ahead and say it for me, baby. What I did, what you say? I don't talk about what?
He don't talk about what he don't know.
That's right. I don't talk about what I don't know about.
Let's keep it on facts. So look, man, before we get out of here too, man, make sure I just wanted to plug in your show, man.
Oh yeah, yo, City Talk. Yo, we come on at 7:00, yo, Monday, right here on the Coyote Man Network. Yo, check us out. You know, and before I get up out of here, yo, I ain't the type of person, you know what I'm saying, that I want to, you know, get up here and rub myself off. I want to give a shout out to everybody on the network. I definitely check out She's Not Trendy. I check out Michael Shackelford and them. Yep. I check out Sanji on the Edge. Yep. Yo, Coyote, Don't Bust My Head. Yep. Yo, it's a Christian joint that come on too.
Gospel Drip.
Monique, I check them out. Yep.
We got part of the book breakers over there.
You know what I'm saying? I definitely, we had them on the show. You know what I'm saying? Book breakers. So you know what I mean? Right. So, hey. Look, I check out everybody.
Lineup, yo. It's definitely a dope lineup. So please download the app, the Coyote Man Show Network app, man. Block Boys as well, man.
Yeah, I check them out too. Yep. Block Boys is definitely dope. I love them. They got the young energy along with it. You know what I'm saying? So hey, if y'all ever want to do something, hey, yo, definitely holler at one of them. I'll be glad to. Yo, y'all come on our joint. I come on y'all. However y'all want to do this. Oh, and the other chick. What's the Sanji, what's the other chick?
Ray Divas World?
They wild. Man, they from around the way. I love it. You know what I mean? I love the energy. You know what I mean?
Yep. So definitely tune in, man, to the other shows, man. They definitely.
And the ones I missed, I mean, I do check out. I might not know the name, but I check out the network. If I'm on it, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to check y'all out. And I tell other people to check y'all out. So.
Absolutely. So, but also, too, man, since we part of the Bird gang together, man. Yeah. All right, Ravens, man. Ravens and Saints.
Oh, man, yo, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm home team all day. You know what I'm saying? I'm home team all day.
Absolutely. And then we got, Game 6 of the World Series, man?
I'm going with Phillies, man. Yo, shout out to my whole crew in Philly. I got nothing but love, everybody. Like I said, I got a lot of people up that way. Shout out North Philly, South Philly.
Right up the road, man. We can party with them, man.
Yeah, they know what it is. You know what I mean? Birds of a feather.
Absolutely. Well, look, man, we'd like to thank you all for tuning in to this week's episode of The Mix Down, man. Yeah. Definitely big thanks to Big Vorr, man, for City Talk, man. And thank you again. Peace, love, and we'll see you next time, man.
What's going on? All right, guys.
All right, later.
Howdy.
Salute.